He loves speed.
I've always loved cars. I've always loved flashy stuff. I'm one type of a person that if I want something, I have to get it now.
So he likes powerful cars with an engine that roars.
I'm really nervous to be in a racetrack today.
Some of his strong points, he is consistently smooth, which helps a hell of a lot.
It was scary.
Today on Diski Drive, we get up close and personal with Teko Modise, a professional footballer who has had a stunning career at SuperSports United and then Orlando Pirates, where he became an inaugural PSL Footballer of the Year before moving to Mamelodi Sundowns. On today's episode, we get to know who the player popularly known as General really is, the car he gets around in, and his driving abilities. He creates and scores goals with ease, but can he impress behind the wheel of a hot car on a racetrack? Let's ride with Teko.
Utiko out young from corner like us before as when go pro side.
He comes off as very shy at first. When you first meet him, he's a little reserved, seems a little quiet, but once you get to know him, he is funny, he's hilarious.
I don't think that I chose football, you know. I think football was exposed to me when I was very young. I mean, where I grew up in Midlands, everybody was playing football. I've always loved cars. I've always loved flashy stuff, you know, because I grew up with nothing. I grew up not having anything. So I always dreamed that one day when I play professional football, God help me to have abilities to buy whatever that I want. I love BMW. And now I'm driving 2 BMWs and a Jeep SRT8. And I'm enjoying my BMW. I've been having that for 4 years, the M3. And I don't think that I'll sell it soon. It's one car that I feel very comfortable in it.
It's so slick. That's the only way to describe it. It's black. Even the lights have been blacked out. It's gorgeous. And the interior is soft leather, butter soft. And I just love, it's low, it's sleek, it's slick. And Teko is quite slick as well. So I think that's probably the car that best represents Teko.
I would say the M6. I had the M6, it was white. I think because the M6, it's got the looks and you dare to try it on the road. It looks like it's fast, and the only way that you're gonna know that it's fast is when you try it on the road. And it's one of the cars that when you on the freeway, nobody will dare try to race with you. So I think that's the car that best describes me in terms of football. You dare to try and play better than me, because I'm always going to be trying to be better. Three managers of the clubs came to my house. I think I was 9 at the time. They came to talk to my dad for me to choose one of the teams to play for. And that's when I started realizing really that probably maybe there's a little bit of talent in me. And from there on, you know, I started being serious about football. And I got recruited when I was 17. That's when I started playing professional football.
Into bengiyazi nje ngaye ngayikhohlwa ukuthi you never give up. Yabo? Ukuze afike la akhona.
I've been booed by 120,000 people in the stadium many times. That on its own really tested my character as a footballer. There was a time where everybody said I should retire, or Teko Modise is dead, you know. And those kind of things really touched me, and I sat down and I looked at myself and I started thinking, well, what is it that I really want to do? Do I really want to go back to football and play? Or do I just have to, you know, give up and just be that kind of a player that was once a good player? And then I came to a decision that I want to go back and play. But my decision was not to prove anybody wrong, that I can still play, but because of the passion that I had, and as well, I wanted also to win other stuff that I never won before.
Teko clearly knows how to handle pressure on the field of play. Later we put him on a racetrack where he will set his fastest time lap, which will be compared with the other professional footballers.
professional soccer player and not a professional driver. So I would say he's definitely a better player than a driver, but not because he's a bad driver. I always feel safe, you know, whenever I'm rolling with Tico, wherever it is, whether he has an interview, I'm safe. He is a better driver than me, only because he would tell me to say that.
I think both, man, because I'm very careful when I drive. You know, I've never been in a car accident, fortunate enough. I drive better. My friends say I'm a car freak. You know, when I drive, I don't want anybody to drive. I think I feel safer when I'm the one that's driving. And as a footballer, you know, I love football, and I think I'm maturing with age, and I play better every season. So yeah, man, I think both.
He loves speed, obviously, so he likes powerful cars with an engine that roars. I doubt that you'll ever find Tico in like a Golf, even if it's a rental. You won't ever find Tico Modise rolling around in a Golf or in a Uno or anything ridiculous like that. He loves powerful cars.
I was watching a movie a couple of years ago, and I was like, I saw an Austin Martin in the movie. I was like, I need to have that car. I started having obsession with the car. I'm one type of a person that if I want something, I have to get it now. If I don't get it now, I lose interest. So I started having obsession about the car until I got it. But because at the time when I got it, I wasn't playing, and I wasn't playing very well at the time. So people that were around, they started thinking that probably maybe it's the car that makes me not to play well. You know what I mean? And after a couple of months, I had to sell it. You know, it wasn't looking good at all. The car was nice, yes, and the drive was nice. You know, I felt good about it, but there were too many talks about it.
I think leyo moto usayincanya nje usasenawo uthando lwayo nje. Yeah.
The Aston has been my best car because it's one car that I never thought that I'll drive in my life. And when I had that, everybody was surprised. Everybody was like, wow, a soccer player, a footballer in South Africa can achieve that. And then it started opening doors for other guys. Guys started buying better cars. And it was all about perception, because we always think that there's too many things that we can't achieve or they're impossible to do since we're playing in South Africa. And that thing opened so many eyes and so many ears with footballers as well, because I had so many cars that I've driven. I've driven a Range Rover when it came in, you know, I've driven a TT when they came in, the S3s when they came in. So we started buying better cars, and the teams as well started paying players better. So we started changing our lives as well, you know, and then many players started getting better money instead of going overseas and get the same money. So there's a whole lot of things that changed the game as well. My ultimate dream car, it's between a Bentley and a Ferrari. One, the Bentley, it's the car that you probably don't need to drive it with speed, you just need to cruise with it. Ferrari is fast, and not many black people in South Africa have Ferraris as well. You know, I just want to own one day. I don't know when, but I'll work harder just to own one day, especially the red one. So I'm working towards that, probably maybe in 3-4 years.
After the break, Bafetu, we go on a small ride with our soccer star to find out what kind of a driver he is and if he's got what it takes to be the fastest driver on Diski Drive. Stay tuned. Now, before the break, we got to know who Deco really is, a player that was part of South Africa's squad that won the 2007 COSAFA Cup. Now we get to ride with him. Sit back and relax as he takes us for a spin in his favorite car.
The specs are more or less the same as all the new cars. The navigation, you know, the sensors as well, all this kind of stuff. But what I like most about it, it's the performance as well, the speed of the car. There's always a ticket that comes in. And of course, I'm expecting that because of the cars that I drive. They will tell you with my teammates as well, I'm always late. So, and when I'm late, this is the car that I use because it's quick and it's faster, and I can always, you know, maneuver very well with it. The hectic traffic that we have in Joburg, Manually, Joe, it's stressful as well. It's tiring. But with this one as well, it gives you an option. I can always use manually. There's gears here. But the problem is when you start using this one, you must know that the petrol is going as well because it comes faster. You know what I mean? So which means when I start using this one, I don't have to pass any petrol station because I need to get in there and put on petrol, and it's a lot. I only use this when I'm late, you know, because with when you only use it as an automatic like this, it changes on its own time. It's not as fast as you want it to be. But when you use this ones, it also changes the sound. You know, it gives that M3 whatever that you need. But because I'm always local, so I don't really use that much. But when I go for long distances or when I want to be quick, this is what I use. But I mean, I like how it handles the pressure as well. When you're in high speed, I think it drops down a little bit, so you actually feel that you're driving a sports car. The more you listen to it, you want to do it more. And sometimes I get excited as well and do it. But I know when it comes to petrol consumption, you know, it's killing. I've been given the choice of Ferrari and this one, I'll negotiate. But how possible it is for me to get both at the same time? Because this one, you know, with this one I can come to the hood and there won't be any problem. You know, there won't be everybody looking at the car. But with the Ferrari, we come to the hood, you'll be like you're coming off to show off. You know, coming to the hood to show off. So I'll be having this one merely just to come to the car, see and feel normal and, you know, be part of the car, because I'm not that guy that will come on a Ferrari to the hood. Because with an Aston Martin as well, I've never driven it to the hood. What I love about this car, it's a drop top as well. You know, on Sundays in the afternoon, I can always, you know, and it looks nice as well. And for the mere fact that I've been having this car for the longest time, I think it's been 4 years now that I've been having this car. And yeah, I think that's the first car that I ever bought that I also said to myself that I'll never sell it. You know, it's one of those sports cars that I really, really like. There's a new M3. I also considered about trading this one in, but the other day I was with Thabo Moki in the hood. He drives an M3, but the M3 before this one, it still looks nice. And I said to myself, if Thabo Moki can keep his car like this, I can keep my car like this. The M3s can come in, because M3s are classics anyway. So I just want to keep this one and hopefully get a better one, but knowing for a fact that I have this car. And I don't think that I'll sell this car. I love this car. My favorite features are the basics, man. It's the performance of the car, you know, and the looks of the car. And it's important, you know, and it's dark as well. So Epsu, you can't even really see, unless you know the car, you can't really see who's inside the car. So that's what I like. When I drop the top, more especially on the weekends, yes, it gets hectic sometimes. But because I'm a shy person, I always wear a cap or a hoodie. And because it's weekend, I drive fast, so I make sure it doesn't get too hectic. But I enjoy driving it on the Sundays, because when there's no many cars, so it gives me a pleasure to know that you know, I'll give me that advantage that I can drive fast as well. Most of the time, I try to decide which car to drive on the day, and when it's clean, I want to keep it clean. So when it's clean, I love it when it's clean, and then yeah, I still have the same feeling that I had the first time I saw it.
After the break, the moment of truth awaits Diego. Can he be the fastest soccer player on the racetrack?
Entry point, turn it in. No way! Keep it going.
Finally, the moment of truth has arrived. Will the general live up to his name? Diego says he's a bit scared.
I'm really nervous to be on the racetrack today, because it's probably my first time and I don't know what to expect. And knowing myself that I love fast cars and I love to be fast on the road, this will be really a test on how fast I can go and how scared I will be.
Hi, my name is Donovan Taylor and I'm with the AMG Driving Academy. At the AMG Driving Academy, we teach the basics to the people on car control and how to basically save their lives out on the roads. Today we're at Red Star Raceway, predominantly a motorcycle track, but the cars are allowed to use it now lately as well. The nice thing about Red Star Raceway, it's got a beautiful surface to do what we need to do. It's got plenty of run-off space in case things do go wrong, but otherwise the AMGs, especially the GLA 45 and the CLA 45, come to light at a track like this because it's short, nimble, four-wheel drive, gets around here in no time.
First of all, I'm impressed with the cars. You know, these are very, very nice cars. These are the cars that when I look at, I just want to buy. But of course, affordability. You know, my bank account is not set up like that. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm excited to be part of this, knowing for a fact that I'll be part of. I'll be one of the cars and driving them, and know exactly how it feels to drive them, so that you know next time when I want to buy a car, then I know how exactly it feels. I wish I could say that I'm confident enough to be the first one, but I mean, I just want to be part of the top three. So I'll see how it goes, man.
Okay, you ready for this? I'm ready. Perfect. Okay, now bearing in mind that this is, like I told you earlier, 4.5 kilometers long. Essentially, what we're trying to achieve here is obviously to try and get the most balanced line through the corner. So we're trying to get the straightest line through the corner. So in order to get the straightest line through the corner, we sort of lined up a couple of cones, and as long as you follow those lines, you should be getting those. Balance it out through the corner, accelerate out, entry point, turn it in, keep it going, increase the braking pressure towards the entry point, off, turn it in, balance it through, keep it going, clip that, entry point. Try not to jump on the brakes, because as you can see, not yet, so as you can see, off, turn it in, balance it through, turn it in, look through the corner, clip that, and accelerate out. Building it up, keeping it going. Again, yeah, smooth on the brakes. Brake some more, brake some more, brake some more.
When he was studying accelerating, I thought he really wanted to kill me. You know, that's how scared I was. I mean, for me, it's the first time to sit on the passenger seat and drivers driving that fast. So, so yeah, man, we'll see how it goes when I'm a driver. Hopefully, I'll do as bad as he did. I'm ready. I'm not extremely sure, but yeah, I'm ready. Hopefully, I'll do better. I have to.
Approaching the corner, stay far left and off, turn it in, balance it through the corner. So try not to turn in too early, because can you see you're heading for the board whereas the cone is there. So try and nice natural motion and then accelerate out, go for it, go, 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 go. Excellent, one gear up. There we go.
What speed are we on? 100 already?
Yeah.
Okay, so Deco, how was it?
It was very difficult, especially in one or two corners that I needed to fix my the way I handle the steering, because you know normally on the freeway you just drive straight, so you don't have to really focus much on the steering wheel. So I'm basically learning more basics on how to handle the steering wheel.
Very good. Well, I've heard you've done pretty well. We're gonna jump you now into the GLA and we're gonna start timing you. All right?
Okay, that's cool.
It seems like Deco's doing well in the CLA 45. He now needs to jump into the GLA 45 for his time lap, substitution time.
My name's Adrian Burford, and my involvement with this project is to offer a data logging service. So to that end, we fitted this car with a product called a Race Logic Video V-Box. And what it does, it measures every move that the car makes. It's also got 2 cameras linked to it, so we can see what the driver's doing and we can see what he's doing, where the car is positioned on the track. After he's driven the car, we can take all that information, look at it on a computer screen and basically offer a coaching service to see how he's driven the car, what his corner speeds were, where he braked, what lines he drove, and really use it as a tool to improve a driver's performance and lap time.
Now clip that, hold that steering angle.
As you approach the braking area at the very long straight, you've already slowed down in the approach to the corner to 83 kilometers an hour at that point. So work on your lines and try, especially when there's a sequence of corners, like a right, left, right, to almost try and make the road.
Approaching the other one, try to be straight.
Turn in later so that you can get into the second corner and come out in a straight line.
Yeah, the general. Show us what you're made of. It's now or never, Baba.
Go for it. Hard on the brakes, much harder. Harder. Off, turn it in. Keep it going. Turn it in. Keep it going. Stay far left. Go for it. Hard on the brakes. Much harder. Stay further left. Off. Then turn it in. Wait for it. Turn it in. Go for it. Turn it in. Much more. Turn it in first. Then open it up. Go for it. Stay on the gas. Go for it. And wait for it. Go. Now hard on the brakes. Off. Turn it in. Mid-center. Then turn it in. Go for it. Turn it in more. On the brakes. Hard on the brakes. Take it deeper. Go for it. Wait for it. Go. Stay on the gas. More power. Open up the wheel. Let it run wide. Keep it going. Excellent. Keep it going. Build it up. Go. Harder on the brakes. Much harder. Stand on the brakes. Togo. Harder on the brakes. Excellent. Off. Turn it in. Wait for it. Get it settled. Let it run wide. Go for it. Back on the gas. More power. Keep it going. Stay foot flat all the way. All the way. Turn it in. More power. Hard on the brakes. Much harder. Stay left. Then turn it in. Stay mid-center. Wait for it. Now turn it in. Open up the wheel towards me. So you're getting the wheel straighter. Keep it left. Go for it. Induce acceleration. Go for it. Go for it. Much faster. Go. Go. Hard on the brakes. Much harder. Stay left. Right. Off. Back on the gas. Go for it. Take it deeper. Use every single inch. Now, far left. Go for it. Foot flat. All the way through. Go for it. Faster. Fast in there. Go for it. More power. And hard on the brakes.
Lovely day today for Tego. Started off a little bit reserved, as expected, obviously, from a guy that's never been on the track before. Grew through strength to strength, confidence gained throughout the day as well, starting to brake a little bit later, pushing the limits a little bit further, and it showed nicely towards his lap time at the end.
It was scary because I wasn't the one who was driving, and I thought it also was going to be scary when I was driving. But then I got used to it. But obviously the problem is being cautious of the corners. You want to brake too early because you're used to doing that on a normal road. So here it's different. So sometimes you have to delay how you brake. Sometimes you have to accelerate. So those are the kind of dynamics that you need to know. But all in all, man, I enjoyed the track. So I've learned a lot. So even though maybe I might not be the fastest, but I've learned a lot.
He's not shy of speed, that's for sure. So he'll definitely try and push the limits. And whatever we taught him, he applied on the track, and it definitely showed. He did very, very nicely today.
I'm not too confident because I think I lost 2 seconds somewhere there on the corner. But I mean, in other corners, I made up for it. So we'll see, man. Like I said before when I started, I don't want to be on top 3. So right now, I think I'm still on top 3.
There were 1 or 2 mistakes that after reviewing his data analysis that he knows that he needs to work on. But otherwise, 2:32.6, not a bad time overall.
I think I've improved every lap that I did and the time as well. So maybe next time I can be better. Maybe I can do 2.2 or something. I think I'm a better soccer player because I get nervous very quickly because I want to brake too early. I'm a very cautious driver. Even though I drive fast, but I'm very, very cautious. So I think I'm better at football.
So there you have it, folks. The General is #1. The question is, can he stay there? To find out more, let's meet again next week, same time, same place, where we ride with the Orlando Pirates defender, Happy Chandler.